So, graduating high school is said to be the biggest day of your entire high school career. And even with 1,400 students and practically running across the stage so we could all leave on time, it still was a pretty big day. And as I was looking across the convention center at my graduating class, and we're all supposed to be like really serious and emotional, I was just really happy. And I know you're supposed to be happy because like you're moving on, it's the next chapter of your life, but I was happy because there were some people in that room I would never have to see ever again. Now come on, I know you all had those people you wish you didn't have to see on a daily basis. And it's really hard to avoid them too. Like you have 8 hours a day, classes, and if you have a class with that person, like you're stuck for the whole year. Like you're gonna have to deal with it. But after graduating, I have complete control as to whether or not I cross paths with that person ever again. All that power is in my hands. I walked out of the arena with like my head held a little higher because I had all this power. It was pretty great. But as I was walking, I locked eyes with one of my best friends in the world, and her name's Macaulay. And when we locked eyes with each other in our cap and gowns, I almost started crying. Because Macaulay is one of those people that I do want to see again. And it would absolutely break my heart if I were to never cross paths with her. But again, that power is all in my hands. See, when you're in high school, you see the people you're used to every day, and you just kind of get used to it. I kind of call it friends by association. Because, you know, I was never really that good of friends with them, but because they were involved in the things that I was involved in, I was associated with them. That all goes away when you graduate. You have complete control with whether or not you see someone again or not. It all comes down to how much effort you put into that relationship. And it's the same with APPA. You'll hear a lot this week about the APPA high, which is the intense love for APPA and the church and Christ and your friends after you leave Noble, Oklahoma. And I think the main reason why we're all so sad it ends so quickly is that we don't make a good enough effort to continue the awesome relationships we made while we're here. We're all guilty of it. I know for a fact I could have easily called the people in my APPA groups more than I did. And I feel awful about that because this group and this church family right here is someone I do want to keep in touch with, and one I certainly want to cross paths with again. Ecclesiastes 4, 9 through 10 says, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up, but pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Something I've realized throughout these years in this church is that I can't grow in my faith alone. And believe me, I've tried. I went a little AWOL at one point because I was like, growing in my faith is so much better by myself than it is when other people. Boy, was I wrong. Being a part of a strong community, getting to work with this amazing group of seniors back here, coming on APPA these past 3 years, that's where I've grown. That's where my life has changed, and that's where my relationship with Christ was stronger than ever. And my biggest regret is not coming to church as much as I could have. However, my biggest joy is that even when I've missed a couple Sundays, the community I come back to is the most kind and welcoming community ever. And I can't say thank you enough for that. There are a few things I can promise you for this week. I promise you will do hard work. I promise you will get very sweaty and that shower is going to feel great. I promise you will have fun with your group. But as far as the relationships you form and the friendships you make, that's on you. I lost my place, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. It's all about how much you talk to your group, get to know them, how much you open up, and your attitude. I highly suggest that you open up to just the idea of being open this week and putting yourself out there. Because the friendships you form here have the capacity to be some of the strongest friendships you will ever have. Seniors, I'm looking at you. Don't spend your faith journey alone. Open up. Because take a look around. Like actually take a look around. You've got a pretty rocking group of people to be your friends by association. Love them with all you've got, and they will love you back.